All right, I understand that, though. Teresa can't seem to stick to deadlines. Sometimes it can be tough to stick to the deadlines you set. But here's one way you can do it. If you have a deadline or a schedule, or as Shan says, an assignment, you should finish it before you get distracted, which means finish that job, that assignment or project before something else comes in and makes you change what you're thinking about, get distracted. So it's all about focusing on the job you're doing right now and finishing it. This word finish is another word power word. It means you stop doing something, making something, or working on it because it's done. It's complete.
所以其实 finish 就是完成的意思 ，finish something, finish doing something。那么它比较特别的地方是后面只能够加名词或者是动词 ing 型，所以完成做某一件事情，这个动词只能用动词 ing 哦。Finish something, finish doing something.
Right. For example, it took Laura 2 weeks to finish putting that puzzle together. It took Laura 2 weeks to finish putting that puzzle together.
我在猜那个拼图应该很大哦，花了2个礼拜的时间。不过这句话前面我们还要看一个 get distracted， 它就是分心的意思 ，get distracted。所以珊珊的意思是说，如果你有一个功课 assignment 要做的话，你就尽快先做，免得之后有一些其他的事分心了，然后就会一直拖一直拖。那么 you can't stick to it.
Right, and often if you are working on a project and you think, okay, I'm almost done, I'll finish tomorrow. Then you go back tomorrow. You'll take more time total because the next day you have to put your mind back, you have to start thinking about it again. It takes more time to finish it overall. So you should finish it all together at one time. And you can do that even if, as Jim says, occasionally it means missing your favorite TV show. Right?
没错。
Or as Shan says, or maybe it might mean turning down your friends if they ask you to hang out.
所以其实啊，如果有功课的话，就是尽早当天或者是隔天做，因为你拖越久，除了容易分心之外啊，要再回到那个功课的那一种感觉，好像又有点困难。先回想一下老师当初说什么，或你可能有一些 idea， 然后之后又忘记了，所以有时候可能喜欢看的电视节目不能看啦，或者是可能要拒绝朋友的邀约。
Right, that's what it means to turn down your friends. It's our phrase of the day, and when you turn down somebody or even turn something down, it's all about saying no. No, I can't, or no, I don't want to.
就是拒绝的意思 ，turn down somebody, turn somebody down.
So Jim continues and says, you know, another thing, your diet's really important. This is true, and there's a connection to how tired you are here. We'll talk about that in a moment. Your diet is really important. And diet, that's the food that you eat and drink regularly. So what kind of food are you putting in your body? That's really important for studying and for managing your time and being careful about not being too tired.
所以这边的 diet 其实指的就是你吃进去的东西，你日常饮食的内容就叫做 diet。不过 Bill， 我们常会说 be on a diet， 是减肥的意思吗？
It's a little bit different. Yeah, because when you're on a diet, it usually means that you have changed your diet to a special one, the one you're on. Why do you do that? Well, you can eat less food or a different kind of food. The idea is you change what you regularly eat so that you can lose weight.
所以其实我们所谓的 be on a diet， 如果 diet 就是你饮食的这个内容的话，干嘛要有这个 phrase？ 其实如果讲 be on a diet， 特别就有吃少一点啦，或者是改变你日常生活饮食的内容，而达到比如说像是节食这个减肥的一个目的。
Right, but here's the thing. I mean, technically, you could say I'm on a diet because you're trying to gain weight. Because it's just about making a specific change in what you regularly eat in order to change something about your body.
所以如果是饮食的内容有改变，不管是要增肥或者是减肥，或者可能是因为有糖尿病或高血压啊，少吃点不能吃糖啊，或者是少吃点盐之类的，那个都可以叫做 be on a diet.
Yeah, usually you'd say special diet, though. I'm on a special diet. Anyway, here's another way to use the word. Ted has a good diet and doesn't eat junk food or candy. Ted has a good diet and doesn't eat junk food or candy.
哎，不过你这例句刚好带出一个很重要的问题，不要吃太多的 sugar 糖。可是吃糖不是会 feel energetic 吗？
Well, it does, but it doesn't last long, as Shan says. And here the word last means to continue for some time. So if it doesn't last long, that energy is only in your body for a short time.
哦，所以如果是吃糖的话，可能没有办法持续很久。接下来这个 last 它是动词，就是持续的意思。last。
Right, like the party started at 7 p.m. and lasted until midnight. The party started at 7 p.m. and lasted until midnight.
所以如果你真的很想要活力充沛的话，可能就是不要吃糖，吃一些像是 oatmeal 燕麦片啊，或者是 fruit 水果之类的。
Right, and it's really the white sugars that are bad for you. The fruit kind of sugars, that's good. And Teresa thinks that's good advice. She says she's going to go study while it's still early. And advice is our last word power word. This is just a thing you think or believe that you say to somebody, usually because you think they should do it, like it's the best thing they can do right now.
所以其实就是给对方的建议咯，在英文当中叫做 advice。advice 特别注意这个字是不可数名词哦 advice。
For example, the famous writer gave me advice to make my story more interesting. The famous writer gave me advice to make my story more interesting.
好，所以我们其实从大前天开始就看到 Teresa 因为熬夜的关系，上课呢精神不济。那她为什么要熬夜呢？因为她的功课老是做不完。
But here's a question. Why could she not finish her homework? What else was she doing?
对，这是一个好问题耶。
Maybe she was watching TV
or
hanging out with her
with friends.
Or maybe it's just that she was not really doing a good job of studying and scheduling and planning. So her friends, Jim and Shan, help her out over this 3-day lesson. They tell her why it's bad to stay up all night. You can get headaches, right? It affects your body. Affect, remember? A-F-F-E-C-T. And it can also affect your mind, right?
而且啊，对身体也不好。不管是这个，因为太累的关系啊，可能会get anxious， 就是会觉得很焦虑。那么，其实要真正帮助 Teresa 解决她的问题，就是帮助她读书或者是做作业呢有效率一点。
Right, so what can she do? Well, she can try and stick to a schedule. And remember to get enough rest. And also think about what she's eating.